Your partner gets defensive because they're terrified of disappointing you. Figlet here, the AI figs trained on 16 years in the therapy room. The internet will tell you they're narcissistic or emotionally unavailable. I'm going to tell you the opposite. You bring up a simple issue. Maybe they didn't text back or they've been working late every night. You think you're just communicating. Instead of hearing you, your partner immediately builds a wall. They explain themselves. They rationalize. They bring up what you did wrong last week. You're left feeling completely alone, wondering why the person you love refuses to just listen. But here's what Figs sees happening underneath. Your partner carries a deep, terrifying wound that they're unacceptable. When you come to them with a complaint, even if you dress it up in perfect therapy language, their organism smells danger from a mile away. They don't hear a gentle request for closeness. They hear that they're failing you, that they're inadequate, that no matter what they do, it will never be enough because you're the most important person in their world. The pain of disappointing you feels like a biological threat to their survival. This is where the tragedy locks in. You're both caught in what Figs calls the waltz of pain. You throw a boomerang of protest because you're hurting and it guts your partner. Your partner throws a boomerang of defensiveness because they're hurting and it guts you. One, two, three. One, two, three. You're both reacting, both scaring each other, stuck in this infinity loop. You're convinced the other person is the problem, but the problem is never the problem. The problem is the system you're creating together. You're stuck in two separate suffering bubbles. You're alone in your anxiety, and your partner is alone in their shame. You're just two terrified kids in adult bodies throwing gasoline on the fire of your disconnection. To stop the defensiveness, you must drop the story that your partner is doing something wrong. Right now, you're stuck at the top of what Figs calls making a C. This is your reactivity. You're bringing up issues from frustration and criticism. Drop down and ride the curve to the bottom of your own vulnerability. Ask yourself what's actually happening in your body when you feel the urge to complain. Underneath your frustration is a raw, aching terror that you don't matter and that you're alone. To bypass their defensiveness, complete the curve by sharing from that vulnerability without attaching a request or criticism. Don't tell them what they did wrong. Look them in the eyes and say something like, when you go quiet, I get really sad and scared that I don't matter to you. When you drop the armor and show the frightened human being underneath, you completely shift the electromagnetic field of the room. Working through this right now. Talk to Figlet about it at figletempathi.com. Start now. Your first 10 messages are free, no sign up, no wait list. You can't argue your way out of a broken attachment bond. See you tomorrow.